Okay. Hello, my lovely English students. This is not meant to overwhelm you. I know that we are all going through so much right now. So I just wanted to give you a little bit to think about before we do our video chat things and everything. All right. I'm just going to tell you a little bit about a saying in my family whenever we talk about change or difficulties. With change, 1, there are things you can control. 2, the things you can influence. And number 3, the things that we trust to time and logic. I want you to think along these lines when you're doing your essays. I am asking for positive within your essays. Yes, influence me on how you feel, on your position, but I don't want you to make yourself miserable in the process because we're not in a classroom. We don't get to share our thoughts. And it's easy if you're in a dark place to stay in that dark place. So what we mean by time and logic, I don't need a clipboard for this. What we mean by time and logic is that sometimes you have to have a little bit of patience and faith. Understanding, and this is a time when self-educating is really important. So trusting things to time and logic when you cannot control them, it's a difficult time. But I don't want your essays to only reflect the negative. Actively look for reasons to be positive as well. My dad always, oh my goodness, he used to drive me crazy. I hated going to school when I was little. I hated it. I ADHD like nothing else. He said me being unhappy in a large way was on me. Like I needed to find a reason to go to school. So sometimes in the situation, we as adults and as students, we have to actively look for the pros, the positives. So when we're all talking about change and all the things that we're going through, the Don Carlos, the conversations with Don Carlos, the poem, the feelings that up against a wall of what am I going to do? We've all seen that change happens on a dime, like out of nowhere. So in our conversations, bring your thoughts and your feelings, your opinions, but also bring knowledge and bring awareness of why you're happy or why these changes can be better. What can you influence? What can you control? What can you influence? And what do we trust to time and logic? And between these three, they can flip-flop. I mean, when we're 10 years old, there's a whole lot we can't control. And then you get a little older and those things you can start to influence, and then you can control them. Okay. So that I wanted to keep this under 5 minutes. I know this online education hasn't been ideal, so stay with me, push through. We have a long weekend. You can do it. Any questions? I'm always here if you need me, okay? Yes. And welcome to my little bitty classroom. All right. I'll see you guys later. Bye.